Hello guys, hello everyone, olá, boa tarde, boa noite, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo hoje e como é lógico irá continuar a ser em inglês. Welcome guys for another video, and today we got here the E-50, the Standardpanzer. It's 75 tons. So today I will paint this with Tamiya colors, guys. So it's going to be very different. I got this one in 3 pieces. Let me remove the turret, and I will paint like this because it's more easier to paint later the tracks, of course. So the first thing I'm going to do on this is to use a primer for this. Let me just here put my compressor working, and the primer I'm going to use for this, it's the one-shot primer from Mig Jimenez. Okay, Alex, how are you, my friends? Nice to see you here. So I will start at the bottom as always. Let's put this away. The schematic I'm going to do, it's this one I got here on the paper. So this schematic, it came from the box art, and that it's what I'm going to use for this, right? So I'm going to use for the primer my Infinity, and this one is got 0.4 needle and continue working with 1.8 PCI. Okay, so here it is. Now it's time to use the primer, and I'm going to use the acrylic thinner too for this to be more nice to flow, right? Eduardo, boa noite, tudo bem? Carlos Lopes, grande abraço, mano. Tudo bem? Helder, boa noite, tudo bem? É o que interessa. João Almeida, como estás? Tudo bem? Portanto, vamos lá começar a mexer nisto. So, let's go and shake the primer good. And put some on my airbrush. So let's see, today I don't put too much. I'm going to need a lot, but it's better to work with little portions. So it's almost 50% of the primer and the thinner. So I want a thin layer of this. So let's start putting this on the model. I'm not worrying too much with the tracks right now, because the track is going to be with a different paint, so I don't worry too much. I'm now doing here the wheels. And of course, now the air dryer again, as always. So, very thin coats. É 1.8, Albert. Salvador, como estás? primeira e já está. So the first coat it's done. Let's do the second layer. And I don't need this to be all completely black, okay? So the purpose of the black primer is for the paint to grab more, the paints I'm going to put on the top, and to make the shadows, alright? Carlos Azevedo, tudo bem? Dobos, how are you, my friend? É verdade, Miguel, hoje foi 13 minutos atrasado. Estava aqui a falar com os amigos aqui no Facebook e estava completamente distraído. Por isso, desculpa. We are almost done with the bottom. That just needs a little more. Oh, they're once eater. All right, my friend. Love for you. So I'm just putting a little here on the tracks for the paint to grab. Okay, the first mix of this one, it's good. So let me see. We use here a little of this, and we can go. Então, Carlos Azevedo, estás chateado comigo? Meteste cara de chateado? Ai, meu Deus. Alright. As you can see, I tried the fit of this kit, and the fit, it was awesome. So I don't worry when I'm going to glue this with this, okay? So, no problem. So, now on the upper hole, let me see. Zé Costa, tudo bem? Zé Freitas, tudo bem? Nice doubles, nice doubles. Não faz mal, Miguel, então, mas isto pronto, isto depois sempre podes puxar um bocadinho atrás e ver. Portanto, isto já sabes, não há problema. So, a little more mix. So as you can see, I'm doing this, the mix. So when I mix this with my brush, I feel if it's good or not. And on the primer, it's better always to be more thin than usual. And with the thin coats, we never lose details. Okay. So don't put too much on the models. So let's go. And you can see when it came out, it's very, very, very thin. And this is what I like. So always moving, I go in every angle, and that's you need to do. You see right here on the front, it's so thin, and we can see this. So this is the right way to work. It's thin layers. If you are using primers, using paint, this is the correct way to do this. You see, I have all the tools and cables, and I like to paint this on the model. Okay, here it is. The message, the PM message, I will answer when I finish this, okay, my friends? Don't worry. And you see, it dries so quickly, guys, so quickly. Hello John, how are you, my friend? I hope everything is good with you and your family, my friend. Big hug. You see, it's really nice, this primer, guys. It goes so well. Okay, now let's go here on the turret. This is just a little turret. No, estou a utilizar. This is my dog. Estou a utilizar o primário da MiG, one shot, ok? Este primário é muito porreiro porque se houver algum problema ele permite-nos lixar. É um dos mercados, é um dos que está no mercado a nível de primários acrílicos que a gente pode dar uma lixadela, portanto é porreiro. E mesmo a pegar nos fotogravados é 5 estrelas. So let's go again here. On the photo edge you have to have more careful. You don't want to put too much primer because it's going to spread a lot, so be gentle. So this is one of the parts, it's important because it's one of the parts, it's always the first ones the eye going to catch. So be careful when you are painting the turrets. So this is enough for the first coat. This is the one-shot primer black. Alô Marco, how are you? Mário Mafra, como é que é? Tudo bem? Cumprimentos aí para ti, papati. So, second coat. Right, normal on the turrets I put 3 coats, very thin 3 coats on this. Right, then now let's go and give just a little more in some areas. And I just need a little more primer. Thinner. So with this primer you can go with water, no problem, but I really prefer to put thinner. It helps a lot. This thinner from Amo have alcohol on the mix, and it's good to the flow. Sleeping. Now just here on the bottom. Nice. É verdade, Mário, isso é muito bom este primário. Olá, Maurício, como estás? Right, now I'm going to grab this by the turret and paint the rest of the gun barrel. Alright, we are good to go with the primer, so just get it riven up all the primer. So on this model I'm not going to make a heavy weathering on this, I'm going just to make a more simple weathering, because I'm going to make this one on the muddy ground. So I still got here a little primer, so just me grab here on a napkin. Sorry guys, just clean a little of the tip of the needle, and I'm just going to give here a little more of the primer on the wheels. Don't need too much. Just a little there on the top of the tracks to give a nice grip for the paint later. And now here on the back we got here the fenders. So with the fenders and the top here of the mufflers. And we are done. Okay, so now let me just clean the airbrush and ready for the next step. Next step is the fun part, one of the fun parts for me, that I love it to do it. Okay, clean and a little of the air dryer. Yes, see, I will be a modulation. Before I use the colors for the camouflage, I will use the white from the Mia. And I'm going to use the mix of the Mia, the thinner medium, to make a little transparent difference. Okay, so we are done with this. Now let's see the flow of the airbrush. So now it's the important part, because I'm going to use white. White normally have a little more, we have more problems because it's more thick and we need more. So let's clean this really nice. Okay, and we are ready to go now with the Tamiya colors, guys. So let's put this away and start here with the turret. So it's going to be the black and white technique, but today I'm going to use Tamiya colors for that. So let's shake this nice. Just going to close the primer. So this is answer some question if I can go with the primer from MIG and then use Tamiya colors. Of course you can go without any problems. So here we go with the white color, and I got somewhere here pipet. Right, so you got white color. And I'm going to put a little, not this one, the thinner medium. So about 5 drops for 12, about 12. So I put just a little here of the black, because I want this to have a more warm effect, not completely white. And we need a little of the X22, okay, to help improve the flow. Yep. And let's mix this again. And let's see how it's out. Okay, nice. So this is white, a little dark, okay, because I want this to have a warm effect on the model. So just put some whites. Now let's go to the edges. Little bit around edge. Now in this direction I give that on the turret to make a degradé effect. just a little on these sides. You see, I put more white on the lines, so I put more here, more here, and I'm going here on the edge, back edge, here on these lines. Let me try to show you. On these lines, I make a passage there. And the turret is done. So let's put this away. Now let's grab the upper hole. Put this here, this here. I got my bench a big. Não poderia ser primário branco. Miguel, lógico, pode ser primário branco. Eu normalmente gosto de usar o branco, por exemplo, se tu normalmente estiver a utilizar primários a baleias, normalmente estou a utilizar o primário, o preto, e depois utilizo o primário, o branco da baleias. Mesmo até com os amigos faço exatamente a mesma coisa, também uso o preto e depois também utilizo, por exemplo, este one shot deles, que também sai bem, se for bem diluído, também sai muito bem. Este estou a utilizar a minha porque já quero que a superfície já comece a ganhar as propriedades da tinta da Tamiya, ok? Portanto, é diferente. So let's put some white on the top. Right, now let's start working the lines. Here's the grill. So remember, go always right. If you want more later, you go and put more. When the paint dries, normally it dries a little more dark, and this, if you go too much, it's not good. So go around the edge. This panel, sorry. Right, now here. The camouflage I will do freehand. Normally for the camouflage there are nice things like this masking putty, but for this kind of camouflage I like to do freehand, so it's helped me to do better things. And I train doing with freehand. You see, now I'm go again with more white and pronouncing more the details. Now you see this slope here from the tank. What I do, I put this like in this angle, and then I will spray here to the bottom. To make that effect of the light. Even here on the side skirts it's the same thing. I put this like this, and I go around on this line, and it helps, like it's like the light, it's coming down, and make that effect. Now I go again here. You see I got this, I removed this one, so and these two, so to make some difference on the tank. Now I'm going to work on each section of the skirt. Working in the middle, and you see it's just simple as this. Now let's go here, the same thing. Yeah? As you see, I have the lines simple, really simple. There's no way you make mistakes in this way. You see some guys works when they put the tank on a diorama, so sometimes it's good when you make the model and you are going to put in a diorama. If you have any buildings, have any trees, you can use the color, this black and white, and then with the medium thinners or the transpirator to make the shadows of the building, of the tree. Okay, if you have, you see my hand here, if I have something like a tree, or you can see I got here this shadow. You can work more bright this side and more dark on this side, and then when you put on the diorama, in the eyes it's much pretty. Now I go here down on the slope, just like this, and around here. So now I'm going to put more here on the side. You can see, guys, it's so simple. And it helps a lot you to train your skills. I'm just going to put a little there on the top, just like this, and we are almost done with the upper hole. Okay, so just this. So we got the upper hole done. Now I'm just going to grab here and put something on the wheels too. So from the center out, even on the sprockets and the idler wheel, make the same thing. Okay, oops, like this, it's better. Okay, now I'm going in the back here, a little on the fenders, and just a little on the top to make some lights there. guys can see what I'm doing. Now here on the back, let's start first on the edges. On the bottom, not of the back, sorry guys. Now I'll go and spread a little random, okay. You see this line here, I'm going just put a little out for each side, and now just around. Okay, now just a little more on the wheels. Now, just a little, and it's done. So simple, guys. And the Tamiya colors, it's good too because they dry really quickly. So now, if I put all these, you can see to work. I think it went really good. So it's now ready to start grabbing the paint. So this on the paint, it's going to have a little trick how I do the camouflage. So for the camouflage, I put all together. Let me just put, and you can see I don't paint this. Why? Because if you put paint on this, it's very difficult then to put the turret and rotate that, so I don't paint that. So there are no guys who are going to remove this. Hola George, ¿cómo estás? Por aquí todo bien, espero que contigo y tu familia también. So it's time to clean the airbrush. And we start using the color. Okay, the colors. I am going to use the red brown, and I'm going to use the desert yellow for this. So the first paint I'm going to put, it's the red yellow. I'm just going here and close my white color. You don't want to drop anything out. So let's check these goods. Good, George, good. So let's check this. On these colors, I'm going to use a mix of the thinner medium, right, and X20A, right. So it's going to be a mix. If I go with 10 drops of this, I go with 5 drops of this and 5 of the X20. So I want this to have a transparent color and to see the work I got on the bottom, and you guys going to see how I do. So let's open this. Okay, so the first color, it's lovely, this color. Grab here the pivots, and let's put some paint here. Okay, about 20 drops of this. Now I go with 5 drops. And for the X20, eight drops. So it's almost a mix of 50-50. Now it's time to go very light. Okay, it's coming out lovely. So the first coat I do, you can see, this color is very transparent. So this is why I like these round tables. I'm working now here on the back, sorry guys. Working now on the wheels too. All right. So just this, okay, I got many paints here too, but now I'm going to start working the camouflage right now, and then I go later with the color to correct all the things. Now I'm going for the red brown. So let's put this like that, and I will work, of course, the bottom of this. Well, let me see what I got here on the floor. Nice. Now I'm going to work with the ANSA. This one is a 0.2 point needle, and this is different. If you guys don't know, this is not, you don't push down the button, the trigger. Okay, when I just put a little, I feel a click, and this is just air. When I push more, it starts coming out the paint. So I like to work with these ones too, so but it's difficult at the beginning to start working with these, but they are really nice. What was the Vallejo? I don't use on this the product from Vallejo, it's the thinner medium. This one, it's or put the color more transparent, alright? It's the base of the paints. So now let's start using this. I'm going to, you can see what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to put this for me and to start seeing what I do this. And like I can see this, let me see again. The turret, it's only the barrel, okay? The barrel is going to be on this color, so I'm going to put some masking tape on this. And the turret have any part of the sorry, the camouflage. So let's remove this right now. Let's grab the other airbrush and give a little color here. No problem. So I will bright more with this color later. Now I will grab the other paint and start putting the other paints. So you can see very dark the color. Let me just here clean a little the pipette. Okay. And let's put some color on the airbrush. So just 12 drops now, and of course I will continue working with the thinner medium and the X20 because I want this paint to be thinner, transparent too. So 3 drops of this, and now the end X20. 4 drops. Now let's mix this one. And let's hope this went good. Okay, the flow is good. So let me see here what we must do for this. So I'm going to put this first on one position like this, and I'm going to trace the first one. I have just a little here. Okay, start tracing this. It's going to be on a little on this edge right here, and it spreads like this and go down like this. I will fill this later. We got a little spot right there, and you can see it's still transparent, the color. Now let's work here. It's going to be somewhere on this one. I remove it. It's going to be here, and it's going to be down on this one. So just simple as this. Let's go a little here on this wheel, and it goes down on this side. And here So simple. Now we got here this one. It's starting here, events a little there, and it flows like this. So just move here a little to paint these sides. So I'm just watching here on the top, and to make these ones. Here, this one you can see here. This one. It's help on the middle of this. Okay. Everything. Now let's up. This one it's just going to go like this. And you are seeing the camouflage. By hand it's you got to train this, and with these ones you go every way much better. Let me see, yeah, I got here on the camera too. And now I am putting more color. And we got the transparent too. So on this edge, if we put again like this, it spreads, yeah. You see, oh, it's just so simple. And we got the color fades, really nice. On this I am going to use oils, and you are going to see I use about 3 browns for each stripes of this of the camouflage, and for the yellow dark I use normally 3 oils to do these two, so no problem. Now on the wheels you don't have here. Let me just put this here. On wheels we don't have any a camouflage there. It says here going to be on the front and here on the back, so it's very different. So you can see these tires have rubber around. I will paint later, but now let's go here, and I'm just going to use the air dryer a little just to put this nuts. You need a tequila. Nice, Maurício. Qual é o tamanho da agulha? É 0,2. And I think so far guys were liking the camo. Okay, so let's put it like this. Now I'm going to grab here the front and paint before with the dark yellow, and of course I'm going to remove this one, and let's do the color on the bottom, guys. You see, because it's so thin, we got there the bolts or the rivets on this. They are really nice. We're just working a little outside. Two. Okay, now you're on the back. For this I'm going to need a little more of the other color. Wait for it. So the same color. Yep. It's good. Let me see here. Just a little more. Now I got this on the different light. And we need a little more color. Of course we do. So here on the bottom too. This there. So on the barrel it's going to be the other color, so dryer. And it's so simple, so simple, guys. Alright, just a little more here on this side. More bright here and on the top there, and we are done with the color. So now I'm going to grab the other parts, so just a little air dryer here. Away, and now let's grab the two parts and make the camo coming down here. So let's grab the other brush. And let's do this one, so put this away. Now let's see here what we must do on the front. So I grab like this. Sorry, I know it's out of camera right now, but here too. Let's flip this and make here the back. Let's see if you guys can see now. Power here. And we just need a little of more of this color. So this one. Right there. Okay. Now let's see the top. If I don't need to put any more, just here on this part of the skirt. We can correct this really easy, just turning around. And yes, it's done. So now I just need to paint here the gun barrel. It's very simple. So let's grab here a little of this and put around. Let me grab my glasses. And nope, in the other way. So on top. And let's go around this. So now just get the other brush and paint the gun barrel, and let's see later how it's going to be. I put a little of the X20. This I don't want now any brightness there. I will do the brightness with the oils. So now I just want to paint the gun barrel. You see, I'm using this position because I don't want the paint to go inside of that. So if I paint in this angle, it's not going anything there. Now let's flip this. Okay, a little more on the top and we are done with this. And believe it or not, this model, you don't have any decals to put on this model. Alright. And yes, you can use the air dryer with Tamiya colors too. Now, one of the good things for removing the tape, sometimes you know you are removing the paint, you're removing the tape, and it brought a little of paint. So if you give a little heat there, it helps a lot to remove the paint. Not too much, okay, because you don't want to put the paint too soft, and then just remove the paint, the tape. And then this is the phase you need to go slowly. And here it is. So now let's put this here. I will post some photos so I can put this there. The next step I will do in the next video with this model is start making painting the tracks. You are going to see the painting the tracks, how I paint the mufflers because of the rust there. The metallics of the bring some of the metallics on these little grills and on the gun barrel too. So you can bring a little of the metal because this the gun barrel, it's when they fire it stay heat, and it brings a little of the metal on the paint. So this one it's going to be with very little of chipping. I will do the chipping. The chipping I will use a color to do that with a sponge and some scratches with brushes, but you are going to see on the video, of course. I'm going to paint the tools. You are going to see how I paint the tools, and of course the tracks. There are so many questions, how I paint the tracks, the colors I use, and then you are going to see, and even the black of the wheels of the rubber. I know it's not so easy to comprehend some parts. So this is, I hope guys you like it, how it says the model. So I will post some photos of this, and on the next video I will start making the paintings, little details, and make the weathering and using the filters. So I'm going to use a specific filter, this from Ammo, and all the oils I'm going to work it with Ammo too. So on Monday, let me put like this, I'm going to start working on this one. So Monday it's going to be on the same hour, about 20 o'clock of London hour, and I will start working with the first filters on this, and of course some of details, and start working with oils, so to fade a little the color and bring more reality on this. And of course painting the tracks too. You are going to see how I paint the tracks too on this one. So it would close here the colors. I have so many questions, so I try to answer to all. Send me the PMs, and of course I will answer you guys, no problems. João, como é que é, João Antunes? Tudo bem? Esmate-me com essas tintas no ar. É verdade, dá. Dá porque eu aqui atrás tenho aqui umas ventax que puxam o ar todo, e ao meu lado até tenho aqui uma cabine de pintura, costumo pintar também com a cabine de pintura, mas com este botão pouco não é preciso. Eu neste estúdio que eu tenho é bom porque tenho montra para a rua, e tenho aqui a saída, a ventilação é excelente mesmo para a rua, ok? Portanto não tenho esse grande problema aqui com isto. E eu vou ligando de vez em quando, ela roda, faz muito pouco barulho, e então vocês não apanham aqui. Às vezes sou capaz de apanhar uma ventoinhazita, que é a ventoinha que está-me a puxar o ar todo para fora. Pá, pessoal, muito obrigado mais uma vez por terem assistido ao vídeo. Já sabem, vão fazendo as perguntas. Há montes de pessoal que já vi que é um bocado acanhado e tem receitar a fazer as perguntas online. Não tenham, amigos, não tenham. podem fazer online, ou então continuam a fazer como estão a fazer, que é perguntar-me à parte, por PM, as perguntas. Já sabem que eu demoro um bocadinho mais, tanto, porque são tantas, às vezes de manhã quando acordo tenho tantas mensagens e não é fácil responder a toda a gente, e acreditem que às vezes esqueço-me, não é de propósito. Pá, peço imensa desculpa quando eu me esqueço alguém, voltem a insistir e façam a pergunta outra vez. Guys, sorry in Portuguese language. I am saying there are so many questions you guys sent to me by PM, so don't have shy. You can ask here on my live streams. Don't worry, or if you want, you can continue asking by PM. So no problems with that. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you can see here the mix of the Tamiya colors with Amo Jimenez, with Vallejo products. You are going to see these oils. You are going to see from Amo. You are going to see like these, the panel liners from Tamiya here. I like to use panel liners for some things too, and of course I'm going to use, let me grab somewhere, the pencils from AK, the watercolors. This I have one set. Let me see where I put it. Okay, this sets from Metallic Effects. I love this one. It was an offer from my friend, and thank you very much. And of course I'm going to use this in some parts of here to bring the metallic colors with this. And some of the cables I got here, I'm going to paint the metallics with oils. Okay, you are going to see painting metallics with oils. If you don't see it, no problem. So guys, one more time, thank you very much for watching, and have a nice weekend. Of course, the weekend I don't do the videos. I stay a little with the family, see some movies and see some series I am seeing, and of course I am making the models for the videos. I'm not doing the models direct on videos because I know sometimes it's very tedious for you guys to watch, so I know you prefer the painting and the weathering. So now I am painting more, and then I will start the weathering, and in 2 weeks I will start I am doing a mini art SU16, and you have interiors, and I will start making the weather there, and I'm going to make on video, but just in 2 weeks, and another things I have from mini art you are going to see. So guys, this is now. Bye, have a great weekend, stay at home. I hope everyone and your family is good, and I catch up on Monday at 20 o'clock. Okay, bye guys.